Hello, this is Liz. This is my Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Not sure what episode this is, doesn't really matter. This might be a short episode today, but I am on my computer and I thought I'd just record a session. So we're still in the Brazilian forest. There's this quest marker that I can't do because my dexterity is 13 and the bow that I have needs 14 dexterity. So one of the things that I can do is just check I'll put this stone on Dalen for just a moment. Then I will equip him with a wild's bow, and then I'll do this. I had to go all the way back to camp to buy the bow. That's why it took me. I stopped the last episode because I didn't have a bow. Okay.
Right. You've made some important enemies with your little arrows. You're through.
Enemies approaching!
I need my weapon back. And my band of fire. Wynn can have her lucky stone back. Then I'm just going to life lost everyone. And who do I really have to worry about? This Denram mercenary, so...
I shall do. Now we go into the...
I am not too pleased with my build at the moment.
Another down.
I shall do.
I don't feel like it's as nice to play with as just being a straight up mage. My health doesn't suffer as quickly, but
It shall be done.
I think that it's not as nice. Okay, we've got a quest updated, and alright. So I have to go back to the Nod Noble to get my reward for that. So far I've done this half of the beginning part of this forest, so I'm going to go back, cross the bridge. Actually, there's a bridge. Can I cross this bridge here? I don't think I've ever tried. Where is this bridge? Oh, no, you can't cross it. Alright. This is not a very great map. Like I said before, it's really kind of difficult to figure out your way around. Oh, there's some werewolves over there.
As you say.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Watch out!
I missed a lot because I don't have enough dexterity. I'm not really supposed to be using this. Okay.
It shall be done.
So I'm not sure. Alright, where are we? Okay, so there's a little ravine, so I'm just gonna go south into this bit right now. The corpse. I need to see the corpse.
Who comes?
You're badly wounded. What happened to you?
We were sent to find Witherfang. Bring his heart. Attacked.
Examine him. His wounds are deep. Some are still bleeding heavily, the result of an attack by creatures with large claws. He does not appear to have any bite marks. Okay, so he's probably fine. I'll take him back to the Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Ma Syranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Okay. No. So that means we're going back to the start of the forest. Really, really obnoxious. Let's keep going. Well, we got some approval from Wind, so that's nice. Okay, so once again, we are over on this portion. I want to go south. Through here. This is where we just were. How do we get there?
It is begun.
Ah, well, that's helpful. Oh my lord, okay. Alright. I wish I could just cross across this tree here. Oh, it's so annoying. This is why I kind of put off this area. I don't particularly like it. It's too difficult to navigate. And I think we've been down the whole way. Yeah, so we need to go across that bridge right there.
Dark spawn!
Yeah, that is a dark spawn. Let's see how I am with this.
Let's make this quick!
Why don't I just attack him? Why does it take so long?
I'll try to be merciful!
It shall be
I
done.
mean, I haven't been in any actual danger. But at the same time, I'm not sure. Everybody says that Arcane Warrior is the most overpowered and most fun thing to play in Dragon Age. When I say everybody, I mean I've heard loads of people say that. And I just don't know.
More the fool's day!
Let us in.
I quite enjoy my mage build, so I might go back to it and just Oxbone. Oh, painted skyball gift for anybody. That's handy. No, I don't think we can get down there from here. I want to go down to this bedroll and fire pit. I'm not sure we can do that from here.
It is begun. Don't give them the advantage!
A bit more dying, please. All right.
Our healer has won the day.
There's a few more to kill up here. This one right here looks like it's got legs, so...
Get off! Miss! Oh no! Go!
You should run while you can.
And there's one up here as well.
Quickly, we must fight! If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
I must.
Best be wary.
Ooh, win. Win, heal yourself. Heal everybody.
Send me!
Let's make this quick.
Begun. Enough! Now you fall!
I'm just not feeling it, I'm afraid. Maybe I need to
Shall be done.
respec my character or something. But you know what? For the moment, I'm going to I'm gonna get back my other builds because, well, I mean, when I say build, I mean just put my other stuff on. There we go. I'm just gonna go with that for now. Because I just don't like the other one. Let's talk to this tree.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Don't tell him you're a werewolf. Can't you see me? I'm a human.
Ah, yes. I remember thy kind, so brief of life and all but blind to the peril you cause, the lives you take. Such chaos is sown within thy wake. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
Wow.
And unless thou thinkst it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
What's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
Would you like it back?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
I could look for your acorn, but what's in it for me?
My wooden skin has some magic, see? And part of it I can give to thee.
What good will your wood do to me?
The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
That sounds like a fine reward.
Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me, as I ask?
Very well, I will help you.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Okay. Fine. The campsite appears remarkably intact. The tent and bedrolls are covered with leaves but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they? Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
You're probably right. Keep an eye out. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Alright, we're gonna have to save it. The tent is cozy, feels clean, empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
Oh. We can't leave yet. Oh, we need to go. Let's look at the bedroll.
Very well.
You examine the bedroll. Clean, warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be nice to curl up and sleep.
I feel magic here, draining my strength. We must leave, and soon.
We should leave. And then we gotta look at the fire pit.
It shall be done.
The fire pit has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
The lights in the fire, they are so pretty. The flickering, glowing warmth, comfort. I wish I could just lie here and...
We need to get away from this now. Okay, let's leave. I think we can leave. You turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs and you yawn. It's been a long journey, perhaps it's safe to rest here.
Perhaps we're being too hasty in leaving. I'm too old for all this running around. The camp looks like a good spot to rest, so long as we're watchful.
Let's turn around and see what happens. This is what happens. Everybody's dead except for me. But that's okay. Because I can crush and imprison him. And then I can stinging swarm him.
Now we do battle.
And then I can electrify him. And then drain his life.
Very well.
When the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie.
How long has that
sleeping
spirit
still.
lingered there? And how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
Okay,
I shall do it.
that was a huge surprise the first time I saw that. There's a dusk ring and Dalish gloves. Give to Zevran. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting I don't have...
As you say.
I don't have, armor on and stuff now.
Damn you! No quarter shall be given. We must have victory.
Okay, I think we've got everything now. So I picked up an orb. Oh, Alistair has an injury. Do they all have injuries? Yes, because they were all killed at the thing.
Off I go.
And here's the East Bristolian Forest. There is a lot of areas in the Bristolian Forest. It's really big. It's difficult to navigate. And there's a lot of fighting.
As you say.
Blast!
Shall be done.
We are victorious.
Oh, by the way, I got Flame Blast because I was tired of not having it. So, what I really want is Fireball. So I might respec and take off Arcane Warrior and just put it in Fireball and Flaming Weapons. I think I'm okay right now. If I run into that... Okay, we can't go that way. You can see there's a magical barrier there. So we're gonna go up here to the left.
As you say. Don't give them the advantage!
Is that all you've got? I suppose violence.
No quarter shall be given. Now we do that. I shall do it.
That was a little bit of a messy battle, but these are kind of pretty easy enemies. And we have a terrible conversation here.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are human. I was once an elf, one of the Dalish folk. You know of my clan.
Your keeper Zathrian is 1-0. You are a Dalish who's already become a werewolf then?
Yes. Just scant days ago. So, you know what happened to us.
Well, I can try to bring you back to the Dalish for help.
No, I cannot be healed. Not even by magic. Please, you must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
Very well, I will do it.
Thank you. Thank you. I only want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Very well, I will end your pain.
Gods, bless you.
Yep, it's terrible. Okay, if you go that way, it's the West Forest. And that is also the West Forest. We don't need to go to the West Forest, so we'll go back. But we did need to talk to Danilia out here. Sorry, I got a cat in my lap again. So that's what I did. I talked to her. I find that conversation really difficult. I'm not sure that we can go that way either. There's a bar across the thing. Whoop. Sugar. Let me group heal. And then...
As you say.
Mathal's blessing. Mathal, the great protector. We might as well read about Mathal. Algernon had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Algernon sought to console his mother, the earth, by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun nothing could grow. She whispered to Algernon this truth and pleaded with him to release his father, but Algernon's pride was great and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Mathal walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and onto the land. She placed her hand on Algernon's brow, and at her touch he grew calm and knew his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Algernon went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Algernon said he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and to return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he'd done, agreed, and so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Algernon and Mathal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back to life all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and they grew and thrived. And that night, when the sun had gone to sleep, Mathal gathered the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. Mathal has an interesting place in the mythology.
Oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
A madman hiding in the forest. Who are you?
Questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will you do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You're quite mad, obviously.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
So you live in this stump?
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh yes, what is your name?
You can call me Dalen.
Aha, so you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
I want to trade for the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
I found some things in the forest.
Oh, yes. Many things are buried deep here. Treasures.
How about this silver ring I found in the ruins?
Eh? I once had a ring like that. This one's shiny still. Yes, I'll take it. Give me that. There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born in the town of Highever, far to the east.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
I don't have anything to ask.
Oh, no? Well, you just let me know if you change your mind. Run along and tell them whatever you wish. I intend to keep digging.
I don't have any problem with the old hermit. He's harmless. He may be
Allow me. I could do that.
stealing acorns, but, you know, whatever. I don't care. Alright. And Aaron.
Friends, turn back, please. These woods are a danger to those who do not know the paths.
Anarin?
Wait, I remember your face. But younger, more impulsive, stern. Wynn?
I thought they had killed you.
They very nearly did. The Templars found me while I was searching for the Dalish. They ran me through and left me for dead.
I brought this on you. Oh, I was a dreadful mentor, harsh and impatient. I am sorry for the way I treated you.
I've put that behind me, and you should too. I didn't fit in with the Templars in your chantry. My path lay elsewhere.
Irving is a reasonable man. He will find some way for you to return. The Circle needs new blood. It needs to change.
I have fond memories of Irving. He was always kind to me. I will consider your proposal, and perhaps I will speak with Irving. However, I promise nothing. Perhaps the mage you seek is right in front of you. The Grey Warden is a mage, no? The Blight will not last forever. Why not look to him to shape the new circle? It is something both of you should think about.
We could stay here longer if you wish it, Wynn.
No, we've spent enough time on my personal affairs. It is time for us to move on.
Look at this. It's the hardened sap of a tree native to this forest. It's been something of a lucky charm for me, and now I want you to have it.
Very well. I'm grateful. May your gods smile on you, Anarin.
And on you.
Okay. We got a completed quest. I think Wynn's already at full approval. Yeah, she was already at full approval. Otherwise, she would have given me a bit more approval. That's fine. We did her personal quests. It's over.
The darkspawn of sense.
There's something about this place that makes my skin crawl. Nothing but excitement.
Oh, there's another one. That's fine, we'll paralyze that one.
Quickly, we must fight!
Here comes trouble!
What a fine thing we've done!
Oh, elf fruit back here. It's important.
It has begun.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Very well. It has begun.
Okay, there's a gravestone here. Before I do that, because I have not gone down this middle direction, you can see there's still a couple bears here. I want to get rid of those bears first, because sometimes they come and join the battle. So... Alright. And we've pretty much done as much as we can in this part of the forest until we go back to the acorn tree. But we can do this bit, so I'm just going to save it real quick. The air seems unnaturally cold around this ancient tombstone. Runes of warding are carved into the surface. We're going to disturb the wards. Okay. So what happens is we have a revenant here. So I'm going to bubble the revenant.
You can have unusual powers. Beware.
And then I'm going to, we're going to get rid of the other enemies.
Now we do that.
Until we can handle the revenant.
Get off!
Okay, so now I'm going to crush and imprison the revenant. And then I'm also going to paralyze him because that didn't really work. And then we're going to throw everything we've got at it.
Now you fall.
I'm going to group heal everyone. And he's not happy with me. Alistair, you need to help me with him. Who cares about the archer? Come on, Alistair. I want you to get over there and help. Let's see. What else can I do? Stinging swarm.
You should run while you can.
It's possible that Wynn's gonna have to heal me 100 times here.
We must fight.
Let's see, has she... Critical shots. And Wynn, you got some reserves left, so... Stone fisting.
Make it rap.
And then group heal. And then Alistair, why don't you taunt? Has he taunted? Is he taunting? Taunt. Alistair? Fucking quit it. What are you doing? None of my good ones are left, but I can paralyze them for a little bit.
I'll try to be merciful.
Let us do it quick.
Here comes trouble.
Now we do that.
I never liked this part.
Alright.
I shall do it.
So, that is the quest for the Juggernaut. We have recovered one. So there are other bits of the Juggernaut's clothing that we can get when we walk around the Brazilian forest. And now we need to go back to the beginning And give that guy his acorn. We're not gonna bother with everything else that's in his tent. There's just no reason to do that. You can kill the hermit. You can take all of his goods. And I'm not gonna judge or anything. But it isn't necessary, you don't have to. So I'm not going to. And so we have to backtrack. I think the reason why I don't like the Bristolian Forest is because you have to backtrack so much. Okay. We need to go to the oak tree. Which is down here.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you seek?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Okay, so we got an item. We got this oak branch. Which isn't as good as the one I've got, but whatever. Win. Not as good. Okay, so I can level up, which is happy. Level up. I'm gonna give myself a couple more willpower and one more constitution. And I'm gonna ignore Arcane Warrior for the moment. I'm just gonna give us flaming weapons, which I will turn on. And oh, there's a fallen tree over here.
What manner of beast is this? Maker! Quickly, we must fight!
I should have done this before going to the other part of the forest, but I didn't. We needed iron bark to give to that one guy. There's some werewolves that show up at this point, but they're quickly taken care of.
Missed! Don't give them the advantage!
Here comes trouble!
Watch out! No quarter shall be given. Best be wary. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
It is done.
Okay.
It is begun. Very well. As you say.
Lots more pelts. No big deal. And then we come up here to the gravestone. Now, if I remember correctly, this one's a difficult fight. Just gonna save it. I'm gonna wait for my crushing prison to regen. And that should be good. That's just a couple more minutes. So how's everybody's weekend going? Mine's going well. Probably won't play too much longer, but I wanted to get this part done with because I don't particularly like this part because of all the backtracking. Alright. I'm gonna save, just save it now that I've got it regen. To Vinter General, the epitaph makes it clear his spirit was left to guard over something. Okay. So. Where is the big guy? He hasn't shown up yet, so we'll just attack this little guy. Where's the big guy? Oh, here he is. Okay. It's not going too well for us, so I'm going to crush him. I'm going to paralyze him. I'm going to repeal everybody. Stinging swarm. The big bad guy. Then, weakness to the big bad guy. And drain life. And then, what else can I do?
Is that all you got?
Heal Liliana. And keep going.
It has begun.
I'm gonna have to get more Illyrian potions. That's okay.
As you say.
I'm waiting for things to regen.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Ooh. Alistair looks like he's having some trouble. Paralyze again. That'll help. And also we'll give them the bees again. There's a bomb in the third game that's called that's bees. It's just bees, and you can throw bombs of bees at people. And I used to wonder why, and now I understand. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Nobody died.
I shall do it.
And we get another piece of the Juggernaut armor. And now we can go back across the way. And we can go to the werewolf's den. So the magical barrier was here. And because we have that branch of the oak tree, we can go straight through. So, okay, so we lost... This is the quest for the Brazilian forest. We found Delilah. We found some iron bark. We don't have the survival skills for this anywhere yet. And then we've 2 of the 4 items for the Juggernaut set we found.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
Why won't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
I have no intention of harming Witherfang. I just want to talk.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Well, I was hoping I could speak to him, but I can't.
Let's make this quick.
So, there you go. Onyx Demon Statuette.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
I'm going to give that to Alistair and get it out of my inventory. Alistair, would you like an Onyx Demon Statuette?
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
So 100 is at the end, so I've got 5 points. But I unlocked Massive Constitution for Alistair, which I'm not quite sure what that means. So let's see. Oh, I need to level him up anyway. Constitution plus 10. Okay, he's got a bonus of 10 on his Constitution. That's great. We'll give him more Constitution. All the Constitution. We'll give him... Oh, how weird. Requires cunning. He doesn't need cunning, so I'm just going to give him poison making. Deathblow looks pretty good. So let's go there. I got all the weapon and shields, so we'll just start going toward that.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Okay, just a generic tended blade. Okay. So, this gravestone, and then we've got to find another.
I shall do it.
Disturb the wards. Okay, we've got one enemy here. And we've got the Revenant here. So I'm gonna bubble the Revenant for now. And I'm just gonna try to knock off a couple of the smaller enemies. And then this one as well.
Let's end this!
Okay, so now the Revenant is going to act, so I'm going to paralyze him for just a moment. And also crushing prisoner. And be him!
Begun. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Keep an eye on everybody's health. Alistair's not doing too hot. So just keep going. And heal him just real quickly.
Begun.
And then continue hurting
Very well.
Revenant as much as I can. Alistair, you need to actually attack the Revenant. Thank you. Win. Heal Alistair.
Here we go.
And
Now we go into battle.
I'm gonna watch win and then heal Alistair again.
Come and get it! You should run while
Heal
you
Alistair
can.
again.
No glory in bloodshed. Get off.
We must fight.
Hey, watch it.
It is done!
Has won the day.
Okay.
As you say.
One remaining. I think it's in the temple, so let's keep going. Can't remember where it is, to be honest, but I think it's in the temple.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest's heart. Fall back to the ruins! Protect the lady!
Tread lightly in the heart of the forest, for past wrongs are remembered and mourned.
Okay, so we're in the temple. Fine, right? I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna check Alistair's. He's just got the blood dragon plate right now. And the Warden Commander goes and the Helm of the Deep. So when you look at the Juggernaut, it gives resistance. It gives armor and mental resistance. And that not near as good as the Helm of the Deep, is it? The Juggernaut plate boots gives more resistance, and then the mail does as well. And I usually end up giving it to Sten. So I'm just gonna leave Alistair the way he is at the moment. And I'm gonna save it. And then we're going to pick up and do the ruins next time, because as much as I like this part, I think I am done for now. So we'll see you next time.